Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Friday. Happy Friday. This week we are going to be talking about Zumba instructor attire / glam from your head to your toe when you teach your class. So I know all of us, well, I know I have for sure, have heard lots of different things about what we look like when we're teaching. So what that means, in my case, in Edmonton, I've heard a lot that people are, oh, why do you guys dress up for class? Why are you wearing makeup to class? Why are you blah, 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 etc., etc., etc. We've heard all of it from head to toe. So couple things come into play when it comes to what you look like when you're teaching. Of course, our Zumba instructor wear is a lot of fun. It's very bright, it's very loud, it's very comfortable, and it's of course very, very class appropriate to wear when we teach. People that are not involved in Zumba, that don't take the classes, typically don't know much about our clothes and all of that stuff. So that's okay. Those people aside, that's all right. We'll get them later. So Zumba class. Oh, I see your little angry faces. That's okay. Don't worry about it. So your class and what you look like when you're teaching your class and what you do when you're teaching your class is to cater to one group, and that is, of course, your class. So of course your crazy loud Zumba attire, one leg is one color, one leg is the other color, like all of that stuff is very, very, very class appropriate. That's okay. Hi, Mom. So when it comes to teaching and things like that, just keep in mind that that's the group that you're catering for. Hi, Ralston. That's the group that you're catering for. So it does not matter really what's going on. And when people outside of the class comment on your attire and your clothes and stuff, and for me especially comes from the clothes, because people that don't know Zumba wear, don't really go to Zumba, etc., don't really know why our clothes are so loud and bright and awesome. So that's okay. So cater to your class when it comes to that. When it comes to your hair and makeup and stuff like that, you know, teaching Zumba for us as instructors has a few different in our life. Some of us do it full time. Some of us do it after work, so we do it part time. Some of us do it, you know, whatever. Different things happen before and after class that are going to affect what you look like while you teach your class, right? So if you go to work all day and you have to look semi-professional or whatever you do for work, chances are, and then you go teach your class after work, chances are your hair is going to be done somewhat, your makeup is going to be done somewhat, and then you're going to just change your clothes into your Zumba clothes and teach your class. Other than that, you could be coming from home and look a certain way or whatever the case may be. For me, teaching Zumba especially, I've taught a lot of different formats at Hot Mess, exactly. Yeah, so he just said hot mess, which is very true, especially in my case. So when it comes to teaching your classes and what you look like when you're teaching your classes, for me, it's quite important in terms of the type of class that we're teaching. So for me, I've taught a lot of different formats, and what I look like, I feel like is the most important when I teach my Zumba classes, because you're doing something that a lot of people don't normally do in front of people, which is dance, right? If we're teaching, now on the flip side, if we're teaching a different type of program and we are lifting weights and we're very stationary and very, you know, robotic type of movements, then you're not so self-conscious in terms of what you're dressed basically for form. You're dressed so that you can communicate through your body what you're doing, but you're not so much concerned about stylistic additions, because what the take-home messages of the class is whatever the movement is you're doing. So if it's a squat, it's a squat. If it's a bicep curl, it's a bicep curl. And if it's a spade, it's a spade, right? So it's not so important in terms of those type of classes. Now in Zumba class, we're different. We're bringing in our own personality. We're showing our own personality through the class and through what we're doing. So that's gonna resonate in what we look like, right? So there's lots of different styles of Zumba wear that you could wear that are really like night and day. I usually wear like the baggier pants with a tank top, whereas other people like to wear the leggings and like a tight shirt. So whatever, there's lots of different combinations. It's gonna change on how you're feeling that day as well. When it comes to hair and makeup, see, my hair, for example, is quite heavy. So if I tie it like up here and I have a ponytail when I teach my class, I promise you, by the time the warm-up is over, that ponytail is gonna have slid down to the side of my head, and it's gonna be really, really useless. So for me, my hair is always down when I teach. Plus, I am guilty of hairography. I do flip it around a lot. So if you do my classes, you definitely know that. And if you haven't done my class before, hopefully you get to at some point. Other than that, makeup products. So I've learned the hard way on what to use and what not to use when you are teaching your classes. So when you're teaching your class, what you put on your face, you're obviously going to sweat through it. So waterproof, waterproof, waterproof. And that being said, you also want your skin to breathe as well. So when you're getting ready for class, life circumstances aside, so if your face is already done for work and whatever the case may be, like all that stuff aside, if you are going into class and you're getting ready to class, hey Remy, and you're getting ready for class, and you do want to have a little bit of glam, a little bit going on, but obviously not full face. Really, really focus for me is lips. So definitely nice bright lipstick is great. Stay away from lip gloss. Stay away from lip gloss, because what happens when you wear lip gloss and then you're flailing your head around, your hair will stick to it and it sucks. And you're going to spend the whole time going like this, and then one piece is going to stay there and then the other piece is not going to be there, then some's going to go in your mouth. It sucks. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. So other than that, on your skin, really good to use would be a BB cream. Guys, you probably don't even care what I'm talking about right now, but that's okay. So a BB cream has a soft tint to it, but it's actually mainly lotion, and often there's sunscreen in it. But it does have a soft little tint, so it's breathable, it's moisturizing, it gives a little bit there on your skin, but it's not packed onto your face so that your skin's not breathing and then you're sweating and breaking out and all that stuff, right? So that's another go-to. Also, I do wear mascara. The waterproof ones are great, especially if you sweat like down from your head, then it'll like cake up from underneath. Also, if you have long eyelashes, don't wear it on your bottoms, because that will show more like right there. But for your top lashes, it's nice and pretty. All right. Oh, hey Caillou, how's it going? Other than that, I don't do too much in terms of eyeshadow and stuff like that for class, but there are some ones that you can use that look great. Also, you can put highlighter. So if you put highlighters on your eyes, they will stay there. And they actually get nice and bright once you put them on as well. So those are some go-tos that I do for class. If you want to fill in your eyebrows, you could definitely fill in the eyebrows. That stuff, I find that it comes off. Like, I haven't found one that actually stays on the entire class. So unless you've done microblading and that sort of thing, probably going to come off while you're sweating, which is okay. That's okay, whatever. Well, you should always do a before and after picture of your class. I like to take group pictures in my classes, and it's so funny. I always do them after the fact when my face is like beet red and then my hair is like dripping and everybody's all tired. But it shows that you worked, right? Because that's why we're there. So you definitely want to put in that stylistic flavor, whatever that looks like for you. Definitely put it in there, life circumstances aside. But you will always sweat it off, whatever the case may be. All right. So the only thing I could say really about it is that you don't want to wear lip gloss. That's the worst thing you could do. And then because it'll stick. But other than that, you should be all right. There's a comment. Chris, I know I can't find the right eyeliner either, right? See? Eyeliner, actually, I put eyeliner in my waterline. So if you put the eyeliner in your waterline, even when it comes off, it doesn't come off onto your skin. So there's your tip, Chris. It doesn't come off onto your skin. It just kind of wears away. So I like to put eyeliner in the waterline. If you do like to do eyeliner over your eyelid or cat's eye or whatever the case may be, then that's a little bit harder. The waterproof ones do work, but if you're doing the cat's eye, like I'm not right now, but if you have the cat's eye where it comes out like this with the eyeliner, then probably by the end of the class it will have cracked and like kind of chipped off, but that's okay as long as it's not like down. So the waterproof one I find still comes off a little bit, but it won't show all over your skin and will just kind of come off, so that's not too bad. Oh, hey Jen, I miss you too. So that's my little 411 on class. What to wear to class glam, your style, your flavor that you bring there. So whenever anybody gives you any sass about wearing makeup to class and doing your hair for class and all that stuff, does not matter. It does not matter, because this type of program is different than the other type of programs, and this type of program is one where you want to bring your personality into it, and because of that, you're gonna look different than when you teach another class, because a lot of you as an instructor, the most important thing as an instructor is to bring yourself forward, to bring your personality forward, right? We're not robots dancing in the front, and that's why people go to a live Zumba class versus whatever YouTubing stuff or do whatever the case may be, because you get that actual personal interaction with the group and with the instructor. So what you look like and what you wear and what you do, obviously that's going to be important to you. So if somebody's giving you sass about it, chances are they're outside of Zumba, whatever. But it's not for them to understand, so that's okay. That's my little 411 about wearing class. I'm just gonna see if we have any questions or anything. Oh, hey guys. Hi, everybody. Awesome. Cool. All right. So that will be my summary for this week's session. If you like these Facebook Lives, for those of you who have messaged me privately, thank you so much. It does mean a lot to me that these are helping you. Other than that, definitely, the playback will be posted on YouTube, so I do share all those links. And then other than that, just like them, share them, all that fun stuff. And if they've helped you in some way, tag your friends and all that. Let's do this together, okay? So I will catch you guys next Friday, okay? Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.